Eating should be flexible, fun, and free of guilt, right? I mean, if not, what's the point? But for so many people, eating is very far from it. And that's exactly what I'm going to help you guys all work towards this year. It might sound like mission impossible, but it's not. It's time to do something different in 2017. It's time to overcome the overeating. It's time to learn how to reach and maintain your ideal weight without feeling deprived or starving. And most importantly, turn the foods you love and crave into healthified swaps that taste just as amazing as the real deal. By doing this, you will truly look and feel better from the inside out. You'll be happier, have more energy, and more confidence. Now, as you might already know, or soon will, I have a different approach to this than most other health professionals. And that's because I've been there, I've done that, I've tried all kinds of crazy diets, all kinds of meal plans, restrictive ways of eating, so much over the course of my life that I know it doesn't work long term, and more importantly than that, I know it is not fun and not enjoyable. Which, hey, those things are very important. So I found that by doing those things and failing, or at least not seeing the lasting results I wanted, that I lost confidence and trust in myself and my abilities. I felt like I let myself down all the time. And I truly believe that it was my fault that all those things didn't work for me. So my health coaching approach stemmed from my past experiences with that and from learning something really important. And I think you guys are going to find this very interesting. So I learned that even though you might stop dieting, decide, hey, I don't want to do diets anymore, I know they don't work, that diet mentality might still be driving your eating decisions and making you feel guilty or weak after caving in and eating a certain food you might feel is bad or unhealthy for you. So every diet or food rule violation that you've had in the past lays the foundation for a subconscious restrictive mentality when it comes to food. And I wanted to quickly clarify what I mean by food rule. So it can literally be a list of foods that you deem okay to eat and foods that you deem not okay to eat. I definitely had that. Or on a broader scale, it can be that feeling that you let yourself down or failed after eating those foods that you viewed as bad or that push you further from reaching your health goals. Maybe like cookies or chips or bread. So for example, if you were on a diet in the past that told you that carbs are the enemy, and if you eat carbs, you'll get fat, which they won't, but we can get into that on another video. So just because you're not on that diet anymore, it does not always take that thought and mentality around carbs away. You might still try to avoid them or try to limit them, and it might feel like you let yourself down when you eat them. So without even realizing it, the process of having been on diets in the past may have you overly preoccupied and stressed when it comes to eating and food. So what I want to do today is to officially introduce you to a new way of eating, or I think anyway it'll be new to you. I use this, I've been using it for a very long time. I use it with all my clients, and what it does is it ultimately sets you up for a struggle-free and healthy relationship with your mind and your body. It makes everything struggle-free, easy, fun, awesome. And it's literally the process that unshackles the dieting mentality that might be deep within you. And it gets you back to your roots. And it does this by getting you to trust your body again and its signals, and honor your hunger and your cravings, and come from a place of loving, liking, or at least accepting the body you're in now. It will not only change your relationship with food, but it will probably change your life. Sounds too good to be true? Yeah, maybe. It's not. It's called intuitive eating. And this process of intuitive eating, you're truly getting in tune with yourself. You're truly starting to listen to your own hunger signals. Am I hungry? Am I not hungry? What do I feel like eating now? What would nourish myself and my body? I'm sure we've all been to the point, in the past where you feel starving, you really want to eat something you're craving, but you eat something else instead, thinking, oh, that craving will go away. And it doesn't. And so you end up eating everything in the kitchen and then finally eating that thing that you didn't want to eat to begin with, maybe like cookies or something. Whereas if you just had a cookie to begin with, you would have eaten way less stuff and just moved on. So we all have this natural intuitive eating ability inside of us already. It's just been suppressed, especially by dieting. Dieting influences our eating habits over time, which literally buries our natural intuitive eating ways. It breaks down our trust with ourselves around food, and it makes us rely solely on external sources to guide our ways of eating, like a meal plan or a diet or the time of day or food rules, whatever, versus listening to our body and giving it what it wants. So when given the opportunity, I promise your body will not steer you wrong. It wants you to be the healthiest you can be. It doesn't want you carrying around lots of extra weight or inflammation or having trouble sleeping or feeling like you need to take a nap at 3 p.m. Some people think, I just listen to my body all the time, I'm going to want cake always. Like, all right, maybe in the beginning you'll eat a little cake, but eventually over time when you listen to your body, it will crave those things that help you feel great and look great and reach your goals and live a really happy, fun, fulfilling life. So in my health coaching program, this is one of the major concepts in my 3 core pillars that ultimately set people up for mind, body, and food freedom while still reaching and maintaining their goals and having a blast while doing so. This should be fun, guys. This should be a fun process, because if you don't have fun doing it, you won't want to do it anymore, and then, it'll be another diet that you tried and stopped. So you want to make it fun, you want to make it enjoyable, you want to come from a place of loving your body, liking it, accepting it, whatever, versus hating it and feeling like you need to punish it by working out so much and not eating your favorite foods. Like, that doesn't really work long term. There are better, more fun ways of doing it like this. So I really want to hear from you in the comment section below to see if you think this might be something that you feel might be your missing piece to finally reaching and maintaining your goals. Can you relate to what I was talking about in the beginning of the video about how you might not officially be dieting, but still be subconsciously controlled by those old diet mentality thoughts? So stay tuned for more information about this concept and my other pillars, because they all kind of come together to work together to create that lasting result. If you haven't already, be sure to take the What's Your Eating Personality quiz to learn more about your starting point, and I'll include a link to that in the comments below. And if you want to start looking and feeling better even faster, let's set up a time to chat. Phone chat, video chat, whatever works best for you. And I'll include a link below for that also. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you soon.